Well, it's that time again where there's another subscriber video. That's right, there's another big shout out. You can see the sun is shining very brightly behind on the shard. Yeah, you can see, look at that, that shard is really bright. It's like a laser, isn't it? Better get in the shade. Ah, that's a lot better. Well, it's nice to be at this quiet terminus. Looks like the last day I'm on here before going back to normal line of route. So it's going to be very sad to miss these little back roads. Nice quiet terminus. As you know, buses still have their lights on, even though it's very sunny. I suppose everything's to do with health and safety these days. Obviously, if the lights are on, then people can see you coming down the road. So I suppose there's probably less accidents when you have these lights on the bus all the time. And it's nice to have an 18 plate as well. Now this bus has already done 11,000 miles in the last couple of months, but it still looks nice and clean. Thanks to all the London passengers for looking after our buses. Or maybe because it's a weekend and there's no newspapers. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that shard is really bright, isn't it? Look at it. Look how bright it is. That is really bright. Wow. That is really bright. Look at that. Can't see, I'm going blind. That's why it's good for drivers to always wear shades when you're going down the road and the sun is shining. It is very bright. Anyway, let's get on with this shout out. And goodbye to Crucifix Lane, back to my normal line route. So just to let you all know, I'll be first shouting out 6 bus drivers and a lot of the subscribers from the 5,000 sub comments. But first I want to shout out somebody who's a complete unknown. That's right, I want to shout out somebody who is in the United States of America. Yes, that's right. He's a YouTuber who doesn't have many subscribers. He only started the last couple of months, but he's made me laugh with his videos. And he's called Average Steve. Yes, he's in. I think he's in New York, and it reminds me of the way I do things. He has very basic camera work, and it's just funny. He does these role play scenarios where he plays 2 different people. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I'll put a link in the bottom of the description of the video so you can check out his videos. But he's just very unique. He's got very basic camera work, but his talent is spot on, and that's why I thought I'd shout him out and give him a bit of a help to help grow his channel like mine has done recently. So check out Average Steve. I'll put his link in the description of my video and in other videos as well. Also a big thank you to YouTube for putting me on the trending page for one day for 24 hours. It helped me gain about 450 subscribers. So thank you YouTube for putting me on the trending page. Yeah, I think I've gained maybe 450 subscribers in one day, is it 23 hours? So thank you very much for that. Anyway, let's get on with the shout out. So I'm going to shout out 6 bus drivers who are already on YouTube, and the subscribers, shouting them out from the 5,000 sub comments. Now I know there's quite a lot of you that have subscribed and asked for a request, so I will be shouting out those from the 5,000 sub comments first, and then I'll get to the 10,000 sub comments as well. Well, we've managed to hit 20,000 subscribers on Doubledeckeranton and well over 2.5 million views altogether. So a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed since the beginning, or if you just subscribed the last couple of days. And my channel's approaching 2 years now. 2 years Doubledeckeranton has been going. So I have a big shout out for you all, as well as a bus driver shout out and a couple of other people as well. Now this shout out is a mixture of different places where I'm speaking, actually, where I'll be shouting out, so you might see the background change quite a lot. It's quite difficult to film at times. A lot of roadworks going on in London. Just sometimes I don't have time, so I have to film it in different places, sometimes on different days, but it should be one big video when it finally goes out, which is now. Well, obviously not now because I'm just filming it. Well, it's time to get on with the shout out. I've still got more of you to write out. It's been a bit disorganised, this one. The bus is making a lot of noise. But it is quite warm actually. These fans are really blowing on these buses. This one's a new one actually. This one's an 18 plate, but it's done quite a few thousand miles since I last drove an 18 plate a few months ago. But I've just checked, it's done 16,629 miles exactly, this one here. And the good thing is, this bus, the aircon still works. Yeah, the air conditioning is still working. It's nice and cold in that cab. The only thing for the passengers though, I don't think it's very cold for the passengers, because the air, to be honest, it doesn't really get around. If you can see it there obviously, but it's not really blowing around the bus, to be honest. It's the only problem. It doesn't really get to blow around the bus. It's more like air conditioning for the car, if you know what I mean. It's not that powerful, but it keeps me cool. But a lot of buses are blowing warm, hot air, well, hot air, warm air, in between cold and warm, but this one's cold. In fact, I've had 3 buses in the last 2 days and the air conditioning is working very nicely. Anyway, let's just do this shout out. I've still got a lot of shout outs to write out. I'll be honest, I've just been, I don't know what it is, I've lost a bit of desire and motivation the last 5 or 6 weeks. I know I've been deaf in my left and my right ear, and that really has knocked me, I'll be honest with you. It's just knocked me down a bit. I don't know what it is. I haven't been filming videos for a long time. Even though I've been posting videos, I haven't been filming videos maybe for about 5 or 6 weeks. I think the RAF video I last did. So I just want to apologise to you. I don't know if I'm burning out. I've lost desire, I've lost passion. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this lovely warm weather. Everyone's going out on holiday somewhere. And I'm still here on the bus. Now I've got a holiday coming up and I'm off for 12 days, which is nice. What's nice is it's a week's holiday combined with a long weekend, and my days when I come back, I've managed to swap it so that I've got 12 days off, plus a loo day as well, so I managed to get 12 days instead of 7. That's really good. Not only that, I've spilt chicken curry, look. I've spilt chicken curry on my shirt. It's not very professional, look at that. That doesn't look good at all. I'm all over the place, man, honestly. But anyway, there's been a lot of road works going on. I've been driving different routes. Just hasn't been as much time. Yeah, it's possible I could have filmed in some little gaps, but you know, I'm a full-time bus driver. I don't want to do YouTube all the time, and social media is being very overwhelming. And people are starting to notice me as well. Well, obviously some of you are probably not noticing me on the street, on the bus, wherever I am, and I don't know, it's making me a bit paranoid. It's like I don't know when someone's going to stop me and go, "Are you Doubledeckeranton?" You know what I mean? It happens quite a bit. So, yeah, just not used to that. I'm going to have to get used to it. I've created this YouTube channel. So, you know, it's just I don't know when someone's going to notice me. It's usually when I don't expect it. But yeah, anyway, this shout out I've got to do, but I've got to drive my bus now. So I'm going to shout out at the terminus on the other side. So I'm going from... not rural area, it's more of a suburban area of London into the city now. So I'll be shouting out you guys in the next hour. Alright, so let's get on with the shout out. But it looks like there's a fire engine behind. That's right, I've just driven all the way from the city up to Dulwich. There we go, there's a fire engine there. You know what's going on? Fireman, I've got banksman, which is really good. Banksman to help you to reverse your vehicle. Same with a bus. If you ever reverse a bus, you need somebody behind to make sure that you know where you're going. Or you might need a camera in the cab. That helps, but you're supposed to have a banksman when you're reversing. Right, so on with the shout out. Once again, I have put links in the description of Average Steve, as I mentioned. Average Steve is an up-and-coming comedian on YouTube. He only has about 150, 200 subs at the moment, and he started a few months ago. Now, also, there is somebody who I spoke to who, I think they actually worked in a bank, and I just told them I had a YouTube channel, and they said they had one too. And so I said I'll shout them out on my channel, and they actually have a drone channel where they basically use a drone and they film all kinds of stuff. So basically check out Magster UK, as you can see, Magster, check out Magster UK, He does drone videos, and they actually are pretty good. They are actually very good indeed. Something else I've just noticed, someone's left a plaster on the seat. Look at that, that's not good, is it? Look at that, someone's left a plaster. Dear me. That's not very hygienic. I ain't going to touch that. That's not very nice at all, isn't it? You know, the stuff that we get on our bus, unbelievable. Right, okay. So I've just mentioned Average Steve and Max the UK. So if I do see a good YouTube channel, I probably might shout you out, actually. You know, if you make me laugh, you know, I'll probably shout you out. Anyway, on with the bus drivers. Here we go. I've made a list of bus drivers. And as you can see here, bus drivers on YouTube. The first one is That Yorkshire Bus Driver, called Shaun. And he is also working alongside the Flat Cap bus driver, as you can see there. And they are called the Two Shauns. Two Shauns is a third channel, just to let you know. Right, and then we've got Singledeckermichael, Busdriverjonny, Chris's Real Talk, and TheJMR. Just to let you know, I have got them in my description part of every video. There's a few more videos I've got to still do, but on every video, if you look at the bottom of the description, you will see a link to each of these channels. Now, That Yorkshire Driver, that Yorkshire Bus Driver and the Flat Cap Bus Driver are from Yorkshire. And they're both called Shaun, and they've started a third channel between them called The Two Shauns, which is there. As you can see, The Two Shauns. In number 3 is Singledeckermichael, who is a London bus driver, but he's actually from Scotland, so he's further north than the Yorkshire drivers, and me as well. I'm a Yorkshire driver, but in London. So check out Singledeckermichael. He's also on my link. And Busdriverjonny is there, number 4. He is in Bury, but he's actually been driving out of York at the moment, helping out there. Busdriverjonny. And as you know, he's actually got his own bus. He's bought his own bus as well. So you'll probably see videos in the future when he's on his own bus. So that'll be very interesting. Right, 5th is Chris's Real Talk. Chris, as you know, works not far from where I'm working. And he drives, let's just say he drives the Routemaster bus. He likes driving the Routemaster bus. So Chris's Real Talk. Check out Chris. He chats about absolutely everything on his channel. So check out Chris there. And at the bottom is TheJMR. TheJMR is in Manchester. She's not far from Bury, where Busdriverjonny is actually. TheJMR is up in Manchester, and you might see him do, I think, car share. He does some kind of car share video with another bus driver. I forgot his name, but you'll see it on his videos as well. Right, well, I'm in busy London. I'm in the city of London, as you can see, and it's busy. Let's get this shout out of the way. Oh, dear me, I'm out. I've got about 4 or 5 minutes and I've got to go. So this video is going to be just bits of everything. Well, I'm going to do a shout out now, and then I've got another shout out to write. I want to try and get all the subs done. And it was all the shout outs from the 5k videos, and there's 2 of them. The 10k video, I need to get a shout out for that. Oh. So anyway, it's all here. So let's shout you out then. Here we go. In fact, it's a bit noisy. Let me just shut that window. Let me shut that window. Here we go. Right. So they are the 20,000 sub video shout out. The start of it anyway. So we've got DIY Tech. Johan Wagner from Holland, who I thought you were from Finland, but no, you're from Holland. I don't know if I said that before. Sorry, Johan. King Josh, the Fat Slaphead, whoever that is. Ray69, who was one of my first subs. Thanks, Ray, for subbing all this time. Thank you. Rajan Plays _67. Harry Kafarski, who I think I didn't mention before, but I did obviously. I didn't mention him in the beginning in my first sub video. So Harry Kafarski, I thought I'll mention you again. Sounds Polish. Are you Polish? Dabjan the Bossing, Siberius Matthew Clark, Finlay McMahon, Just Shanks Wrestling. Just to let you know, here I am in the city. It's all kicking off. Construction everywhere. Noisy noise. Right. Matthew Clark, Finlay McMahon, Just Shanks Wrestling, Anime Lover, Jacob the Explorer, Transport Flick, Josh Gamey 211. I've heard that many times before. South Yorkshire Train and Bus Spotter. Is it South Yorkshire? SY Train and Bus Spotter. Ross Lesnar from North Shields. Yes, Ross Lesnar, who has an uncle who is a bus driver in London, Tricky Mickey, who I know because I work with him sometimes. So big hello to Ross Lesnar up in North Shields. Mickey says you'll be watching a lot of my videos, so big hello to you there. Yvonne Okafor, Joseph Ryan, Matej Jach, is that Polish as well? Gaming Hydraulics, Transport and Others by Ryan. Plasma Bus Journeys, Spencer Hartley, who hopes to be a bus driver in the future. Spencer Hartley, go for it. I don't know how old you are though, so you might have to wait a few years until you start bus driving. You've got to pass your driving test first. Lamar, or is it Lama? Lama? Sorry, Lamar's a singer, isn't it? So it's Lama. Kermis Ray, Transport Glory. Reagan the Police Cadet, who is the Fortnite and Railway dude. Angelica Torok, big hello there. I think you asked how am I doing. I'm doing okay. Need a bit of a holiday though. Toxic 2006, Ryan Bob Lazy Guy 2222. That's the first one. The next one is, I've got literally 2 minutes and I gotta go. So here we go. The next one is Martin Axo _ de la Vega, or Martin Axo de la Vega, who asks, wouldn't it be easier to copy and paste your subs and then print the list? Well, yes, that is true. Obviously, not everybody wants to be shouted out, so if I print everyone off, I've got to print all the comments. I'd rather just write it out at the moment. I know it is a bit of a pain, but it's what I always do. It's my commitment to you subs. Nick Plays, who is Polish. Shema Jak tam stary, he's put. Right, yes, there's quite a few Polish people on here. Who else? Let me see this. Oliver Clark, who asked, what's the hardest bus route I've ever done? Right, well, I would say I think it's the number 9 in Leeds. Back in 2010, the winter was awful, the worst winter I've ever known. Nothing melted for 3 months. I remember the snow was on the ground for 3 months, which is very rare. I remember I got lost on the route a lot because I was helping out in Leeds, obviously from K-Line bus, or was it Ellen Centre bus? It's similar to Yorkshire Tiger, or it is now anyway. Anyway, I didn't know where I was in Leeds, North Leeds, South, East, West. It was weird. You started off in the centre of Leeds and you went out and it was, I don't know, it was weird. That was a hard route. It took about 3.5 hours to do. That was awful. No, the route was alright, don't get me wrong, but it was just the fact that the weather was bad. I remember the heaters weren't working on some of the buses. Some wouldn't even go in reverse. I ended up going into some farm. What a story that was. Oh boy, it was combine harvesters and everything. It was weird. Ticket machine was different, yeah, the buttons were different. Also my car had a problem, bad exhaust. There was some vibration against my car. It was just exhaust, but I didn't know it sounded awful like the chassis. It's like a grinding sound. Also my health was bad as well, flu. I did have very bad flu, to the point where, imagine if you put a key in a door, the key dropped and I didn't know I'd dropped the key. It was that bad, my reactions were really bad. Anyway, Matthew Scanlon, who was looking forward to me doing a Polish speaking video. Yes, sorry about that. I did say I'd do one. I'm going to have to attempt to do one. Now, I know I got an F grade in GCSE Polish, which isn't good. I got a C in Spanish, D in French, but I've kind of forgotten Spanish and French. But Polish is always in my blood. Jestem Polak. Anyway, Bart Greeley, who subbed from 2K. Big thank you there from last year. He subbed. Omzi2 Minecraft. King Superbolt. Joey Xavier asks, do I mistake London Bridge with Tower Bridge? No, Joey, it's basically tourists usually get the two bridges mixed up and I have to tell them that. I've got another one to do, but I've got to go. I'm sorry. I'll be continuing this later somewhere else on the bus, maybe back up at in the suburbs. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Right, here I am up in the suburbs again. There we are. No more city, no more noisy city. Oh, yeah. No skyscrapers, just a lot of houses. Right, let's get on with another shout out. This is a mixed job, this shout out. What have we got here? I'm on this third page. I've got more pages to write. Oh, this is a funny sub video. I'm doing it all over the place. It's just going to be a mixture of different places on different days. So, maybe in different towns and cities, you never know. Because I'm on holiday in the next half an hour, so I might be filming the rest of the sub video maybe on another bus somewhere, I don't know. Anyway, I've got a few minutes, let me just quickly do this. I haven't got much time, you see. I'm racing around. Honestly, there's not much time. I haven't had as much time as I've had previously. Anyway, here we go. Brandon Forsyth, who's a big fan. Jude Ravana. James Stevenson. The Mad Cow 077. Robert Soderstrom, who is a retired colleague living in Stockholm, Sweden, who is writing a book on London buses. Right, Robert, well, so did you used to drive for London buses? That'd be nice to hear if you just put in the comments there. That's quite interesting. Also, Liam Munro, year 8, I think that's in school, whose YouTube channel is called Liam Train Fan 4405. Right, Max_West, is it Max West GJ Bro? Gadgeboy 313, A2VM, who's that? A2VM. Jack P, Gecko Frog 92. Does that mean you were born in 1992? So Gecko Frog 92 wants to do his own blog on the coach. Oh yes, I remember now. Yes, so yeah, I think he's a coach driver. Is it National Express? Yeah, just pick up the camera and start filming. Honestly, if there's anyone out there, just pick up your camera and start filming. Honestly, there's only about 6 or 7 of us on YouTube. Gareth Charman, who wants to see Polish speaking videos, but also Polish culture, food and traits. Yes, I did say on a sub video many months ago that I'll do Polish videos. I haven't actually. Sadly, a few Polish drivers have gone back to Poland from London. Actually, if it's to do with Brexit and other stuff, I don't know. But quite a few Polish drivers are moving back to Poland. Poland is going to be a nice place. Actually, I'll be honest. Poland will be a very nice place in the future. Honestly, Poland's looking like the place to go to in the future. Who knows what it'd be like for work there? I'm not saying I'm moving. I'm just saying. Poland, yeah, I'm part Polish. Ja rozumiem troszkę po polsku. Ja rozumiem troszkę po polsku, ale nie wszystko słowo. If you understand what that means I don't really speak. Well, no, I don't speak much Polish. That's what it means. Oh, I've got the radio on downstairs. Look at these radios. Who else we got? Right, we got Reese Plaster, Joe Bradley, James Superfun, who is Alex from Croydon. Right. I've got to go now. I'm out in 1 minute, so I can't believe this video. I've got 12 days holiday now. So I'll have to do this sub video somewhere else if I can finish it off on my holidays. I would like to post it. I haven't posted a video for about 11-12 days. Just need a break, to be honest. I don't know if I'm burning out. I don't know if I'm just lost inspiration, passion, desire. I don't know what it is. Haven't filmed a video really for 5 or 6 weeks. Had a backlog of videos to post, and that's probably why I haven't really been doing my videos. I had 7 video ideas when I came back from a 10-day holiday a month ago, about 4 weeks ago. I had about 6 or 7 ideas. It was great to get away and then come back to work, and then I don't know, I haven't been writing them up or just wondering how I'm going to do the video. Just need a bit of a break right now. So I'll be back on as normal with the videos, but if you don't see me for 2 weeks, then you understand why. Anyway, I've got to go, and I'll see you probably on the next one that I'll be shouting out in a few seconds after this. See you later, bye-bye. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Right, it's early October now, and I still haven't finished this shout-out. So I'm going to have to finish it. Not even now, I'm out in about 5 minutes, so... Oh, dearie me. So there, I think I shouted you guys out earlier in the video, which probably was about a month ago, maybe more. And now I've got even more of you here to do. So let's just get on with some of these. Oh, dear me, this shout out's taken a long time. I don't know if I started it in July. Was it July, August, September, October? Was it even June? I don't know. You'll know in the description of the video when I finally post it. Right, I've got 4 minutes. Here we go. Right, we've got CS7C3D, LX, that's one person, one subscriber. Another one is LX03NFF, which sounds like a bus from 2003, that one. Plasma UK Transport, David Fowler, Jason's Transport and Gaming videos. Travels by Transport, Dylan P, Jason Lee, Alan Oliver, who asks, do I like the 400 MMC bus, which is an Enviro? Well, yes, I do like driving, the hybrid versions of the Enviro. I do prefer them more than the diesel version, actually. And then there is Kai Preshaw. That's a funny name, sounds Japanese. Kai Preshaw. London train and bus enthusiast, David Oladiran. Washik. Sounds like Japanese. Joe Hyde, Bleating Sheep 39, Fly-AQ400. KSI is the best. Obviously, I know KSI is. Someone's called I Don't Care. I don't care. Sarah Cornelius, I know Sarah, big hello. You always say hello on the comments on quite a lot of videos. Blackwall Community, that's another subscriber. Nintendo Fanboy Plays Roblox, and then there's nothing else. Michael Wotton, Victoria Gray, Wham_head, Cranberry 9910, Manchester, or Mank Buses, who actually was the JMR. He's called Mank Buses, but he is the JMR. It's Jordan. Transport and Vlog Videos 2020, which is Liam up in the Yorkshire area. He used to be called Transport and Gamer Videos 2020, so he's changed his name to Transport and Vlog Videos 2020. Pizza Train Kens, who wants to be a bus driver in the future. Here we got another one now. Shady Paradoxu, Watch and Learn, who is from Northern Ireland. Enviro for the win. Deadline Dwarves, who's been around since 100 subs, which is around December 2016. Wow, you've been around a long time there, Deadline Dwarves. Busdriverjonny, obviously, who's up in Lancashire. He drives buses, he does a few videos as well. You might see in the links of the description of most of my videos. Sandy Cledder, big hello to Sandy. I think you left a nice message there. Sandy Cledder, I don't know where is that name from? Sounds somewhere in Europe, I think. Anthony Elphick, the Demolisher 97, who are sub since 600 subscribers. There we go. Roy West, We Duck, who likes the insight into a bus driver's day, as there can be a disconnect between bus driver and passenger. Yes, We Duck has asked for an insight into the bus driver's day, because there is a disconnection between bus driver and passenger. Yes, that is true. We are just normal humans with our own personalities, which most of the public don't get to see as we are busy operating the bus. Lucy Michaela, who is simply Transport. Thomas Jones, Anne and Jade from Sydney, Australia. Big hello to you there in Australia, and other bus drivers in Sydney that are watching my videos. Pablo Urdiales Santello, who would like me to do more question and answer session videos. Yes, I do need to get on with them. George Sheldon, Mike Strong, who recently subscribed. Essex Busman, Buses and More. The Silent Scar, Robbie Crow, Daniel Topping, who is a coach driver in Lancashire. Aaron Oxford, who is a former driver with the company. I'm going to have to stop there because I've got to go now. So you'll see me again later. Oh, right, here we go. Another shout out. Well, the same one, just in another place. Oh, roll on. This should be finished soon. Alright, so here we go. We've got Derek Mitchell, who wants to know why we don't have bikes on the bus. Well, it's because we only allow pram, buggies and wheelchairs. That's the truth. We can't have bicycles on the bus. If it's a kid's bicycle, very small, I'm not sure about a kid's bicycle if it's very small. But it's usually just pram, buggies and wheelchairs. Alright, another subscriber is Sky Beanie. Adam Vilimek, who says hello from Prague in the Czech Republic. Big hello to Adam there in the Czech Republic. Jude Twig. Ben Davis, who is Benny Boy from Southampton, who works at the Premier Inn Hotel. Fran Martins, who I saw at East Dulwich. Yes, I'm trying to remember you now, it was a while ago. Ninja is Cool, whoever that is. Jack Sparrow. Is that Johnny Depp off that film? Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, let me see. Professional Slav, who asks, how long does it take for the application? Is that for a job, Slav? Okay, well, I'd say apply to a couple of different bus companies if possible. And it can take weeks or a few months. It depends on whether a driver is leaving, retiring, or gets dismissed, in other words, being a naughty boy. JD, who has watched my video since 2016. Big hello to JD. Jack P, who is a police officer from Wales. I think I might have mentioned it at the beginning of the video, which, if all these videos are glued together, will have been a month or two ago. This is a long subscriber video. I've been doing it over a few months. I won't usually do this again. I'll just make sure I do it within a day or so. Right, who else? Luke Pryor, who wants to be a bus driver. Luke Pryor. Sean Lacey, The Connor Hurley Show. The Connor Hurley Show. Sounds quite funny, that. Heathrow Plane Spotting. Felix Andrew, Manchester Bus Photography. Reese Talbot, who subbed at 200 subs. Yeah, Reese Talbot, who subbed at 200 subs, which is probably around January 2017. You've subscribed a long time ago. Manchester Bus Photography also wants to visit London one day. And on with the next one. Ethan Martin. Piotr Bogdanov. Obviously Peter, I know Peter in Polish is pronounced Piotr. Piotr Bogdanov. but I don't know if that's Polish, that might be Russian, I don't know. Luke Ali, Cameron McLaughlin, Harry Bates, who asks if we have any Dennis buses. Yes, we do, Harry. We have Alexander Dennis Enviro hybrids from around 2016 to 2018. Also older Alexander Dennis Enviro 400 diesels from around 2007, 2010 and 2012. Next subscriber is Dasushi, Ricky, Rodney Fisher. Austin Van Fleet asks, do we have the number 9 bus still running in London? As far as I know, I think it runs from Hammersmith to Aldwych, but not sure if the Heritage route number 9 is still running. You know, the old Route Master, I think that's gone actually. I think the only route left is probably Route 15, that's operated by Stagecoach, which is a Heritage Route Master. And obviously the main Route 15 is operated by a company I cannot tell you, obviously. Yeah, because the Heritage routes run differently from the main route, actually. 2 different bus companies run that. Shaun Greentree, Transport Flick, who does transport videos, George Nicolau, Nigel Port, Josh Mann, Joshua Barden asks about driving a night bus. Well, I've driven only a few, and you get less time to drive the route at night, as there's hardly any traffic and there's less people. But at times they can be busy if there are, you know, if there are no other modes of transport, you know, the tube, overground, the Docklands Light Railway, and Network Rail Train. Obviously, the bus can be busy. William Ormston, who has been here since the beginning. Wow, where the beginning I don't know. Was that 2016? Obviously, it's been 2 years now since I've been doing my channel. And on with the next one, Louis Stewart, who loves bus 7161, and his name is pronounced Lewis. I'm thinking of Lewis off Inspector Morse. Remember when, is it John Ford used to go, Lewis. I remember that, Lewis. Anyway, buses in London 345. Neil Kyle in Ardguy, Sutherland in Scotland. Big hello to you there in Scotland, Neil. Andre Williams. Noisy, Picky Vlogger. Mr. No Name Guy. Luke Carter says hello. Lads from Dulwich who went to Peckham for their birthday. Yes, I think there was 4 of them. There was Joe, Luke, another Joe, I think was it his birthday, and who was the other one? Was it Daniel? If I've missed the 4th one up, please let me know who it is. I know you went down for your birthday down at Peckham. TJ Walters, who is Tezza 2001. Furious Client. Naeem Hack. MW, who wants to do a video on duty cards and timing points. Yes, I haven't done one on that actually. I'll need to do a video on duty cards and timing points. Richie Mainville, Joseph Williamson, Callum McDonald. TJ asks, how do I remember all these names? Well, I write them down obviously from the comments section. That's why I write them down on a piece of paper, as you can see. Right, who else? Let me see. Panda Paws, Ross McGarry, Connor Scout 12, Charlie Bunker, National Express West Midlands AD, Andy Barson, Callum H, Piotr Lopinski 11, Funny Bunny, Jack Curran and his mate Jack OC, Celibolen, who doesn't normally subscribe to YouTubers but he made me an exception. Well, thank you Celiban for that, thank you very much. And the last one here is TJM Skills, Andre Romayo, Reese D says hey, the Transport Empire, Gaming of Minecraft, Jonny is it, or Tony, Jonny? Well there you go, that's them all right there. Anyway, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I've got to go now. Look at all the links in my videos. You'll see I've added Average Steve. I will be adding Average Steve. And the guy who does drones, I forgot his name. I shouted this out a few months ago. I will be doing some different kinds of videos over the next few months. So you will see me working with a few other YouTubers, just doing a few videos. But anyway, as always, take care and I'll see you all very soon. And as I always say, have a lovely day everyone. Bye bye for now.